on the front porch. On the front porch. Uh huh.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to
Uh
Front Porch.
huh.
We are your hosts, Miss Kate, and our
Uh
co-host,
huh.
what in the world is talking about
Uh
all
huh.
day long. I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree, and on the other side of the glass is Jared Bro for this movie Monday. I hope you all are having a wonderful start to your day as it is July 20th. We are rounding the end of cancer season, but we are still on the front porch. So grab yourself a comfortable chair, a mug or tumbler of your favorite frosty or steamy adult beverage. Remember to mind your manners, say good morning, and sit a spell with us here on the front porch as we cruise the news with the New Orleans Focus, Scope, and you can reach us at 504-582-9422 as we are on the campus of Xavier University at the foot of the overpass on Norman C. Francis Parkway. So we know you know we're home. You can also join us on Facebook Live, YouTube Live, and is Instagram up? Okay, maybe not Instagram Live, but you definitely can join us via the web. But I hope you all had a wonderful weekend. I certainly had a restful weekend and enjoyed the last couple of days of resting. But as rest comes to a close, tonight, if you all are interested in seeing some live music, you can do so tonight at the Spotted Cat Music Club at 9:30 p.m. It will be a Yermi Israel band, a night of jazz, and y'all favorite nephew, Kamar Dupree Jr. will be your bassist for the night, but you have Nigel Anderson on the drums. Yermi Israel is a three-time Grammy-nominated saxophonist. Also, Ralph Z on trumpet and Seth Finch on the keys. So, if you are interested in seeing some live music, you can do so tonight at the Spotted Cat that is located on, is this 623? 623 Frenchman Street, starting at 9:30. For those of you who wants to get out and see some things and hear some music. But yeah, it is uh the ending of cancer season. I love me a cancer for real. And shout out to the cancers who have been celebrating their birthdays. Special celebration and shout out to Kevin, Keith, and Karen who Keith and Karen celebrated their birthday on yesterday, but the triplets, their birthday recently passed, and then also, um, what's today? Oh, tomorrow is my line sister's birthday. I will hold that till tomorrow. But it's been a lot of celebrations. They celebrated Big Duck Jerome, Big Duck on yesterday at the Treme Center, and I did not make it there, but for the celebrations or the pictures and the videos that I have seen, there was a lot of love in the room on yesterday. So, shouts out to the community members and leaders who showed up to celebrate such a deserving activist and someone who has done the work for our community and is consistent in his pressing forward, even at his great age. And he's always so very gracious. So shout out to Big Duck and all the community leaders who put together that celebration on yesterday. Again, I y'all heard me last week. I was under the weather. I really didn't do a whole lot, and then because CJ was out of town, I did not have to do a whole lot of moving and shaking. I got to lay and snuggle right in the comfort of my bed for long periods of time. So I'm super grateful for that rest time. But CJ came back in town and we back at it tonight um, as things tend to come into our sphere. If you have a daughter who is interested in joining her high school or college dance teams, there's going to be a dance team workshop camp thingy going on over at Kelly School of Dance. For those of you who know young dancers who want to continue on beyond high school or continue beyond the doors of their dance school if they go, or you just know a kid who's naturally talented at dance and wants to refine their skills, you can go to 5740 Bundy to get more information, or go to ksdance.com to get more information on what skills and what things you'll need in order to be competitive on one of those teams or to be selected. So, yeah, shouts out to all y'all. And it is almost time for school. I am freaking out. I have to start lesson planning again. And it's been about 7 years since I have even considered putting lesson plans together this early. Because as of December 2019, I have not been in a classroom, like in a building, let alone just being in the classroom beyond providing support. And this year, I am starting my year with the rest of the educators who are, I'm sure, uh, dreading or hiding from the back to school commercials that are inundating the televisions and or the online media of things that you need to do to get your kids ready for the school year. But I too now am again among the people who are preparing for the first day of school. And for me, that is on August 10th. My God, August 10th. Today is the 20th. So that is 3 weeks to the first day of school. My God. And I know some teachers went back like Thursday or Friday to do like the in servicing for teachers. In service for me doesn't happen until August 3rd. But yeah, first day of school is August 10th. And then, of course, the August 12th through the 16th, we will be in Atlanta for the National Association of Black Journalists convention. Graylin and I will be in Atlanta, hot Atlanta. I don't know what Atlanta's going by these days. It used to be the home of Freaknik, and that doesn't happen anymore. Um, in the streets from all the things, but yeah, I'm already gonna not be here for all the things. I don't know. We're gonna have to figure how we're gonna manage this and possibly get some more information that y'all will be able to see and join us, especially for those of you who live in Atlanta. Josh, this might be your opportunity to hang out with us. Speaking of National Association of Black Journalists, shout out to Sharice Gibson, who I was speaking with prior to the today's show start, and we're so proud of her and all of the hard work that she has been doing. But she is another news anchor that is special to us, who's getting ready to spread her wings and take her talents to LA. Um, it's we're happy to see all of our media people and people who are homegrown in New Orleans spread their wings and fly. But it's always a sense of loss or a feeling of loss because we also want them to stay here. But yes, definitely happy that she will be sharing her talents with more of the nation and likely more internationally as well. But we are gonna miss you big, big time. But Godspeed, and definitely can't wait to see all of the things you're gonna be able to accomplish. Skills that you have honed right here in this old raggedy city, New Orleans, that we love. But yeah, shouts out to you, sis. Very proud to see you fly. Ooh, Lord, have mercy. Is it hot enough outside? Is it hot enough for you outside? It is fall off meat falling off the bone and the meat being us. It yeah, we're getting ready to like slide off the bone. Lord, Lord, we done. We cooked already. It has been extremely hot. I saw 104 degrees on my car thermostat, I think Saturday. And anything that was happening outside on Saturday should have been immediately folded into the nearest enclosed and air conditioned spaces. Like it made no sense to be outside in all of that heat. it will be extremely hot. Lori, I don't know if Sharice will be at the same station as Sheba, but I know she's going to LA. I'll find out and let you know. And of course, Sheba keeps us posted about what's going on out in LA. And she being such a New Orleans girl, she comes back home to, uh, I say, recharge. Because when you are from here and New Orleans is inside you, you need the ability to charge your batteries around people who love like you, people who understand the importance of traditions like you do as well. So yeah, I'm not sure if they're going to be at the same station, but I know that they will be linking up more than likely if their schedules allow. 504-582-9422. Hello, Elwin.
Good morning, Kim, and how you doing? Did you get enough rest this weekend?
I got some rest this weekend, and I'm grateful for the amount of rest I was able to get this weekend
Well,
because
good,
that's
because I
all
want
over
you.
now.
Good, because I want you here with me.
Say again.
I said I want you here with me. I don't want you gone.
I plan to keep rested so that I don't have any need to go anywhere anytime soon. What'd you do this weekend?
I didn't do too much. I rested too this weekend.
Yeah,
I needed my rest because I get up every morning at 4 o'clock and do my exercise.
that's what you said. That's a lot. That's a lot of stuff going on at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yes, it is.
So
But
you
I
didn't pull out any concerts or anything?
no, I didn't pull anything out. I might pull it out this weekend though.
So which one are you considering? Are you going with the Pointer Sisters? Or are you going with Jimmy? Who you going with this weekend?
It's undecided right now.
Ah, okay, that's fair.
I'll let you know the weekend.
Sounds good. Are you gonna play Movie Monday with us today?
Yeah, I'll play. I would say the Michael Jackson movie.
The Michael Jackson movie. That's a cool guess, I guess. Michael Jackson movie. I don't know. Maybe we're not prepared for the game just yet. There you go.
Always get the buzzer.
Yeah, I mean it's that's not right. That's not the movie. But we haven't played one. I just asked if you wanted to play along.
Well, I just guessed it.
You did, and it just happened to
So,
be wrong.
well, it's okay.
That's quite fine.
One day I'm gonna be right.
Say again.
One day I'm gonna be right.
You've been right a few times, Elwin. Don't sell yourself short now.
I'm talking about with the movie.
You know, you have been right with the movies. I think like once.
Okay, like one. Okay.
Yeah. So don't sell yourself short. You definitely have been right for before on Movie Monday.
Well, I've been alright. Just relaxing, and just taking it easy because it is hot. You can't pay me to go outside.
Yeah, it's ridiculously hot outside. I do not suggest anybody being outside longer than they need to be outside.
And guess
Going
what?
outside to
You
pick
got.
up mail or to pick up or pull the trash can back in. That's pretty much all I'm suggesting that people go outside for.
Guess what? You got August to deal with next.
I know. I know. I was thinking about that. Both of my pregnancies, I was pregnant in the summertime. When I tell you that is miserable.
You have no cancers.
Say again. No, I had no cancers.
Wow.
I'm kind of glad I didn't have any cancers.
I'm kind of sorry you didn't.
No, I'm kind of glad I didn't have any cancers. I love a cancer myself personally. I'm glad I did not have to raise one. Yeah, no.
If you had to raise one, it would be like, well, I wouldn't say it wouldn't be like me, but it would be, well, you know how cancers are. They
I
will
know
be,
emotional manipulators.
yes.
Yes. So that is exactly the reason why I did not have the response. I'm glad I did not have the responsibility of raising a cancer. So I love a cancer, but yeah, no, absolutely not.
So you think I'm an emotional
Emotional manipulator,
manipulator?
absolutely. And y'all do well with it too. You do
Uh,
extremely well. My uncle and one of my favorite uncles was a Cancer or is a Cancer, and my brother also a Cancer, and
Wow.
I still stand by what I said.
Wow. Well, at least I'm not by myself.
No, 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 no. And again, you've never heard me say I didn't love you. I still love you, but yes, I know what it is I'm dealing with.
I love you too, Kim.
No, that's so sweet. So what you got going on today? No therapy,
Uh,
no running here and there.
no, I did all my exercises this morning. I mean, it's it's rough getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning, but I got to get up and do them because I got so many of them I'm doing. And I have to get them out the way before the day begins.
Okay. Oh, what you watching on TV today?
Oh, probably Jeopardy or one of those one of those shows.
Jeopardy?
I might check out a video I have in here. I haven't checked out. I haven't checked out the Aretha Franklin movie, and I haven't checked out the Ray Charles movie. So I may want to
Are there
put them
new ones or
sometime.
are you talking about the older ones?
The older ones,
Oh, okay.
and I'm planning on getting the Michael Jackson movie. So uh, I'm looking forward to getting that. So I might make it a movie day in here, but I might wait till the Michael Jackson movie come out and just make it a whole movie. Watch a bunch of movies the whole day.
Oh, okay. So you want to have like I just saw a place here in the city where they show movies in like a garden. I just saw that recently.
In the garden.
Huh?
In the garden.
Yes, in a garden. It's like in a place you have to travel to watch the movie outside, and they screen different movies um out there. I'm gonna look for it too.
Okay.
Let
Well,
me
I didn't
see.
know that.
It was a recent one that I just started following. I hope I can find it. If I don't find it now, then I'll look for it a little later. I don't see it in my list, but I'll find it for you. It's a really really cute space. You go through like this foliage to see a space, and then they screen a movie on a big screen. It's really cool.
Well, this weekend. Well, I'm gonna tell you this weekend. My group is going to on. I can't think of the name of the street, but right now my group is gonna be watching a movie with someone telling us what's going on the movie.
Wait, explain that to me.
My group and I is going to this church to watch this movie, and we're gonna have somebody who's gonna tell us what's going on in the movie.
So you watch the movie and somebody describe what's going on in the
Yeah,
movie?
yeah, it's gonna be a describer.
Huh. That's interesting.
I was trying to get them to get the Michael Jackson movie, but they don't have a prescriber for that.
Yeah, I think
But
it's
they
still
said it,
running in theaters.
but they said they're gonna. It's available on DVD now.
Is it?
Yeah,
I don't know. Maybe it's on streaming, but I don't know if it's on DVD just yet.
yeah, because it was supposed to have been on the fourth. Let me see. I think on the 14th.
Okay.
Going to the DVD on the 14th.
Hmm.
So I might check it out. Uh,
That sounds like a fun thing to do.
yeah, it is.
And what you eating today?
Well, I haven't eaten anything yet, but I've just been exercising and just taking it easy. I'm gonna eat later on. I'm trying to follow your pastor's advice over the weekend and
Who's
try to eat.
pastors?
The guy that comes on about the water.
Oh, uh, Jackson.
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm trying to get in the routine of that. So
Okay.
other than that, I'm fine. I'm good.
Well, I got you. Well, you make sure you stay listening for a movie Monday so you can play along with that. But we're not gonna start playing those until like the end of the second hour, beginning of the last hour. Okay.
Okay. And you have a great day.
All right. You too. I'll talk to you soon.
Bye, Kim.
Bye, Elwin. Lord have mercy. I can't wait to hear what concerts he's gonna pull out and listen to. Because Elwin has such an extensive concert collection. But we'll hear about that. What y'all do this weekend? I really slept. Like after I had my doctor's visit to get like the medicine to clear up this sinus thing. Man, you talking about good sleep, not waking up in the middle of the night. I was knocked out and enjoy just chilling because I don't get to do that often. But what y'all do? Did y'all get out and about in this heat this weekend? Because my God, 100. When I saw 104 in my car, I was just like, "What is happening right now? Like, am I being punked? Because it don't make no sense to hear or feel that kind of heat. And knowing that my sorors are in Las Vegas right now, insane. I mean, absolutely insane. 504-582-9422. What up, Josh?
Wow, what's happening?
Wine, what's popping?
Chilling.
What you got going
That. But when Elwin said, "I want you here with me," but I said, "Oh, that didn't sound right.
on?
That didn't sound right. We might need somebody to follow him."
Listen, what am I gonna do with Elwin? For real.
Ain't nothing you can do. You just gotta accept it.
Exactly.
You gotta accept it. But I tell you what, dude. If he have anything left in him, is more determination than
Uh-huh.
anything.
Uh-huh.
The boy gonna keep shooting them shots, no matter how bad he misses.
For real.
No
Indeed.
matter how bad he misses. So today at work we had this water cooler talk. Now, tell me, am I wrong for thinking like this? Well, you know, there's this famous brunch place out here. It's in Buckhead, right? And the black woman owns it.
Okay.
So the governor race out here in Georgia. One is a white man. This white man says that if he becomes governor, it's going to be the Southern Trump. And then his opponent, Democratic side, is a black woman. She's an ex-mayor of Atlanta, Keisha Lance Bottoms.
Uh-huh.
So the white politician goes to the black woman's brunch restaurant, and he eats there. Then after he eats there, he takes a picture with he takes a picture with her, and also they talk and stuff like that. She's getting a lot of backlash for doing it. And I'm like, yeah, in a way she should, because this man, he doesn't patronize your business. If your customers are 80 to 90% lefters, why would you do this to yourself?
Yeah,
So,
I
coworkers
don't
like,
really have any empathy for that choice because oftentimes, again, that's the litmus test for the people who support you, right?
yes,
Show people
that's what I'm saying.
who
Like,
you
this is
stand beside, and then those people say like, we mess with you, but not like that. And so she just
not
had to
like
learn
that.
that lesson that way. The owner of the
Yeah, so
restaurant.
and I'm discussing with my coworker, like, yo, he's like, but nah, that's wrong with black people now. So we go punch down on her and talk about boycotting her because she done this, and I think that's stupid. Like, no, it's stupid on her part because of the fact that if my money comes 90% to high 90% from folks who don't support this dude, why would I jeopardize my business to try to show that
Because we
I'm a bigger
have been
person?
shown though, Josh. Look at 50 Cent, look at Mike Tyson, look at OJ, look at Boosie goofy ass. Everybody
Yes,
assumes that when they have enough money, then they start
they
testing the
don't.
I'm not black, I'm OJ.
I'm not with you. Yeah, I'm not with y'all
And
no
so
more, bro. I'm
people
a
showed
different tax
her
bracket.
we are more harsh on black women than black men because Snoop's still skating and people still supporting him. Also
Mm-hmm.
when Lil Wayne, people from New Orleans still like defending him bad, even though he's shown that he's a colorist and also a Trump supporter. Yeah, it's us who let people like that function inside our.
And now I'm like, that's why I told him, I said, listen, man, the reason why we got so many things accomplished back in the 60s and before is because it was one band, one sound. But now we're not one band, one sound no more. We're all individualists.
Until we get to one band, one sound, we going to continue to have this problem. So,
and
that's
the
whatever.
problem right now. I'm like, we're never going to be able to be respected because of the fact that we act so separately.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And then we always make excuses for those who we deem successful.
Yep.
So because I'm successful, I have the right to pretty much stay in the middle of the fence. I don't have to choose a side. Even though you guys put me where I'm at. And I think I thank you for that. I don't know if I do, really. I thank you because my actions, I can say it with my words, but my actions showing you different. I thank you for that.
Yeah, no.
But I really don't. And I'm like, I just feel like, dude's like saying, well, it could probably be a good business thing for her too, because dude is a billionaire. I say not one penny of that $1 billion was spent on her business.
Nope.
Not one penny of that. He used her.
Yeah.
He used her.
He used her, and now she's paying for it because his base knew who who he was.
Thank you. I'm like, he won't risk his business, nor any other Republican or white person like that would risk their livelihood for us at all.
No, of course not.
No, they had no problem telling you, no, I can't do that.
We need to shore up our boundaries. We don't do a good job of
I don't think
defending
they're
our
gonna happen
boundaries.
now, Kimber. I don't think they're gonna ever happen now. I just think that it is what it is, man. It's like the poor blacks, the working class blacks, we need to live that just unify and galvanize ourselves.
Well, we are having those conversations, Josh. Those conversations are being held right now. The reality and the unfortunate piece of it is that, what's the word I want to say? There are some of us who still seek pats on the head and validation from white people, from people outside our community, and until we start tapping them on the shoulder every time. But look, the whites ahead. No. We're fine. Yeah. We're okay. We don't really need the whites to do the things that we need to do for us. So until we really all get one band, one sound for that,
and we're gonna constantly. Right there. Like there's no unity, and there's only unity in the struggle. There's never unity in the progress. That's it.
Well,
I'm like, when he was saying that, I said, dude,
who lets us do that?
That's the problem right now.
Who lets us do that, though, Josh?
Yeah.
Us. Yeah.
True.
It's always us.
We do it. Yeah, it's self-inflicted. All of it's self-inflicted.
Mm-hmm.
It's all self-inflicted. Like recently, I think, that dude Memphis Bleak that rap with Jay-Z, he's on the podcast. Dude brought up the Target situation. I ain't with that activism stuff. We ain't about that. We ain't about that activism stuff. I'm like, yeah, but activism is the reason why you at where you at.
Right.
You're not about it, but you benefited from it.
Right.
So technically, you are about it, but only when it benefits you. That's when you're about it. But other than that, I ain't with activism. I know you're not.
Well,
first of all,
again, he's choosing the side of money, which is always going to be the 7 deadliest sins? Greed.
Yeah.
Is always going to be a problem when people start overlooking humanity for money.
Yes.
For sure.
I'm like, bro, he's not. First of all, I'm not expecting him to go against his daddy anyway. Jay-Z's his daddy.
Yeah.
He ain't gonna go against me. But I'm like, this is our problem right here. Because you then you can opt out on it, but you really can't opt out because you benefited from it.
Well, that's where we have to start checking people in our community who call in and say stuff. Oh, we gotta pray for Puffy. No, we don't. If Puffy seemed to go to jail and go to hell at the same time, it's fine.
I wish I would pray. I wish I would spend I'm gonna spend my little time with God talking about that dude.
Right. And so people who get into the field like Clarence Thomas, they just trying to take a black man down. This was a black
Let 'em
man
take
who
him
should have
down.
been taken down.
From the beginning, that's one of my biggest regrets from the 90s. One was I should have been rocking with Anita Hill.
Yeah.
Two is that damn Renthal James. So those two big regrets right there. Too big. I blame it on my youth, but I was young. You know, Clarence Thomas was going through that, what Anita Hill was doing what she was doing. I was 16. I wasn't yet in the fight.
Yeah.
So,
but even people in the fight were again leaning toward their patriarchy and saying support this black man when this black man has done what? All kind of things against all kinds of things against our community. Him and Ben Carson is another one.
Unapologetically too.
Yeah, Ben Carson is another one.
I would give more credence to Bill Cosby. It's kind of like the Dave Chappelle joke. He gave, but he took. You know, it's like
in a big way.
I give more credence to him. Yeah, I give more credence to him than I do Clarence Thomas. Though Clarence Thomas ain't giving nothing.
Yeah, I wish more people would have.
Let's not forget he did spend a lot of money in HBCUs and keeping them open and stuff like that. So I can't discredit everything he did. So yeah, was he an angel? No, he was a monster.
Yes.
What he done?
Yes.
I can't say he wasn't that, but in the same way, I guess the reason why he hid so long because he knew he had to be some type of big time philanthropist. You know, to get away with what he was doing.
I wish we would normalize identifying horrible people in the beginning versus going, oh my God, we should have listened to ... because they were saying this is a terrible person. And look, they're a terrible person.
Again, they were, but the evidence wasn't as mounted up as it is now. Folks didn't have all their ducks in a row as they do now. So now it's hard pressed to get away with that type of stuff now.
It's not. People are still doing it. We're just waiting a little while before we start blasting.
They're still doing it. Yeah, they're still doing it. But now in the technology age, the age of information, it's kind of hard to hide it as easily as you was able to do it prior to this digital world we're living in now.
Mm-hmm.
So, but once again, I just on that issue with that woman like that. To me, I say, yeah, she's a smart business. She's smart. But then she's dumb. That was a dumb move to take the fly when you know that's what he's using it for. You know this, especially if she support Keisha Lance Bottoms. That's even worse. Even gang members call that set trip.
I don't know. It's
set trip.
It's dumb, is what it is, and we got to take this break, okay, Josh?
All right, thank you.
Absolutely.
I'm sorry I didn't.
No, you're fine. You're a member of the family, and we love you much. We'll talk to you on the side.
Okay.
Later. You listen to the Front Porch here on WBOK. It's what New Orleans is talking about all day long. We'll see you on the other side of the break, y'all.
This is your news update for WBOK from WDSU. For all your news and weather, watch WDSU News, New Orleans' leader in live, local, late-breaking news. Today at noon and 4 p.m.
A heat advisory is in effect across the area as highs reach 93 to 99 degrees, feeling like 110 and above. Scattered showers and storms expected after 6 p.m. This is due to the tropical system we're watching that could potentially be named Bertha. As we are entering into the next couple of days, we're expected to feel more impacts from the wind. Also, more rain chances are going to begin for Tuesday and for Wednesday. From the WDSU First Warning Weather Center, I'm Raven Richard.
Hey, everybody, it's Graylin Bryant Banks.
And Kimber White Dupree.
From the Front Porch.
Some convos are too good to miss. Now you can pull up a chair to the Front Porch anytime.
Just search WBOK Media and subscribe to the Front Porch Podcast.
Download, share, and hit us with a 5-star rating because New Orleans culture deserves to be heard loud and clear.
Throughout July, Louisiana residents get half off general admission to the National World War II Museum. Take advantage of 50% off and beat the summer heat at New Orleans' #1 attraction. Don't wait. Plan your visit at nationalww2museum.org.
We are the rhythm of the streets.
The flavor in every day.
the story in every song.
We are New Orleans Tourism and Cultural Foundation.
We help artists build the future of New Orleans.
Because when the culture thrives, our people thrive.
Every note, every brushstroke, every dish is a door opening new possibilities for those who carry our traditions forward. And when we open that door, the whole city moves forward. For New Orleans Tourism and Cultural Foundation, culture is our open door.
This is The Law in Your Legacy. I'm attorney Pete Hamilton.
I'm attorney Ryan Hamilton. Comparing the cost of will, successions, and trusts.
A will might only be a few $100s, but your family could end up paying more in legal fees.
Trust costs more upfront, but saves time, stress, and potentially thousands.
Think of it as paying a little now to avoid a big bill later. Smart planning means big savings for your family. This is not legal advice. That's just a tip brought to you by Liberty Bank and Trust. For more information, go to libertybank.net or contact us at 504-915-5016.
Hey, have you heard the news? First Pilgrims Baptist Church is now on WBOK 1230 a.m. Tune in every Sunday at 11:30 a.m. to hear Pastor Eugene Mitchell give you the inspiration you need for the week ahead. That's every Sunday morning, 11:30 a.m. only on WBOK 1230 a.m.
Oh, yeah. From the campus of Xavier University, WBOK Go and Equity Media Station.
I'm Bree Wood with BIN News Now. Hazardous wildfire smoke from hundreds of Canadian wildfires is affecting air quality across more than a dozen states. President Trump spoke on the fire Sunday, saying he spoke to Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney.
I told him, you got to stop these fires from coming in and, poisoning our air. Our air has been poisoned.
Health alerts remain in effect from the Midwest to the Northeast. A Georgia jury has found Black former special education teacher Linda Sturdivant not guilty on all 13 counts of simple battery involving students with special needs. Sturdivant denied the allegations and says she's now considering legal action over the impact the case has had on her life and career. And 16-year-old East St. Louis, Illinois teen Jameer Davis is being charged as an adult in the killing of 5 members of his 15-year-old girlfriend's family. Prosecutors say the deadly attack stemmed from relatives opposing the teen's relationship. Get BIN News Now on demand 24/7 on the iHeartRadio app.
You're on the Front Porch with WBOK 1230 a.m.
Welcome back to the Front Porch here on WBOK. What New Orleans is talking about all day long. I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree, and on the other side of the glass is Jared on this Movie Monday. I hope you all are having, again, a wonderful start to your week as it is the first day of the hump. So, 504-582-9422. Good morning, Pop Jones.
Oh, hey, Kim, how are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Yeah, you sound better.
Oh, I feel much better.
Okay, you got a little rest and you're feeling.
I feel much
feeling
better. So I told you I had a sinus infection.
Yeah, I remember you saying that.
And so I had been treating it with the stuff that I normally treat it with over the counter.
Okay.
And it wasn't enough. So
why? Okay, I got an idea, but tell me.
I had to get a stronger antihistamine to like dry whatever that drip was, and then I got a spray for my nose to help that. And I got an antibiotic too. And I rested.
All right now.
That's what you were looking for.
That's exactly what I wanted to hear.
Yes, I got some rest. I really did get some rest.
See, when the body get that rest,
all the other things
all
can
that
work.
other stuff you're taking, it's not really going to help you that much.
You're not kidding at all.
When your body get that rest, that's when that comes into play.
Yes. Absolutely. I did get rest.
I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer, but, I listen to things,
Yes.
Well, Kim.
Yes.
Speaking about the rap music, I listen to like Tupac with a message. Those that, and that's what Lil Wayne, what field does where do he stand at?
Oh, he's a Trump supporter.
Yeah, that's the reason why I was calling when I heard you say that.
Yeah, he's a Trump supporter, and people still hold down, like, holding him. Yes, he has talent, but also he is diabolical to his thoughts and comments about our community and about women. To be honestly,
Oh yeah,
he is
heard
a
that.
colorist, definitely a colorist, and he definitely is a Trump supporter. His loyalty is to Trump because he got pardoned, which is how we got Boosie entering the chat for paying for a pardon as well. But he lost his money. He's trying to get his money back from the people who represented him to get this pardon he thought he was going to get. Pop?
Okay. Who?
You said
where's
who?
all
What?
his money coming from that he makes?
Who that?
The women, Lil Wayne.
Oh, women.
Don't the women support him?
Women, men, yeah, all across the board. He still has big supporters.
So you mean they're all tripping?
Oh yeah, they're definitely all tripping because again, we make a not a spectacle, but we hold up people who make money versus people who make benefits or contributions to our community. So we hold people who make money in high regard. You still there?
I don't even personally, like I say, I have listened to some rap music. I like the beats and stuff. And would you consider Gil Scott Heron, was he a rapper? Would you consider him in that class?
He was a poet, but rappers consider him a rapper.
All right.
He considered himself a poet.
Right on.
Yeah. He did not consider or subscribe to being one of the leaders in hip hop, but he definitely was. Definitely was a leader in hip hop.
Where you play Snoop at?
He's more of a gangster rapper.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So yeah.
So what is his purpose for supporting the president? What and
which person?
The president don't care nothing about him. Nobody like him.
Oh no, but they still, again, black people equate money as a means of having a higher value in our community or just in general, because white people also value money that way. They don't value people. So some of us have that idea that we need
everything. God, everything. Money mean more than them to anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of us. Like, again, most of our support when it came to Bill Cosby. Oh no, he couldn't have drugged people because he had all of that money. Yeah, he had all that money and he still drugged people. We did that when Darren Sharper was drugging and raping women. And oh no, why would he do that? He has all the money. He had all the money. He had all the influence and still was committing a crime.
Look, Kim.
Yes, sir.
I know you got your people that you talk about, but I'm gonna listen to you, but I ain't gonna go into that. But certain individuals.
That's a part of holding people accountable, Pop, and us getting uncomfortable without talking about people. We can't do that.
From. I know exactly what you're saying. I understand you. I can't go against you for that. Yeah. But I mean, it's what Bill Cosby is one individual.
Bill Cosby is one individual who has perpetuated that behavior, Pop.
Huh?
I said he's one individual that has perpetuated that behavior.
That has done what?
I said he is one individual who has perpetuated that behavior.
Well, I mean, but maybe he's affected a lot of people too. But see, each individual, every top got to stand on his own bottom.
And
See, I've
as
been
the
on the planet
collective,
a
we have to
long
hold
time,
them
Kim.
accountable.
And I know a lot of things. I would be under the bridge sleeping with the people under the bridge if I would let my life that I've lived and what I've gone through in my life affect me. It's up to the individual. Now, maybe you or some others have had a wonderful life from childhood up until this present time. But I know personally I've been through the storm and the rain, but I'm still standing.
Yes,
and the decisions that you got to make. And well, number one, what keeps me is my faith in God.
But we can't use our faith as an scapegoat. And a lot of us do that.
No, faith without works is not dead. I know that.
Yeah, we can't do that. We can definitely not apply religion and excuse behaviors of people just because they use their faith as a means as a defense. We've got to stop doing that.
God, but faith without works is dead. See what I'm saying?
But we also need to have a piece for accountability in there, Pop.
If you don't do nothing, and nothing's gonna happen.
Yeah, I can't subscribe. I can't subscribe to I cannot subscribe and continue to ignore that people subscribe to using their faith as an umbrella against accountability. If you did something, and I have done and said a lot of things that I have had to atone and more things that I will have to atone, my faith does not excuse me of that. And we've got to stop using that as a shield. We have to.
Kim, can I say something to you?
I'm listening.
The part you missing, I say faith without works is dead.
But we got to add accountability to it. And that's the piece of the work that we often want to ignore and use our faith as a shield against. I hear what you're saying, Pop, but I need to be very clear in what I'm messaging to you and our listeners. Yes, faith without works is dead, but accountability has to be included in the piece of the work because that's the piece that most people want to skate out, where the Lord knows my heart. Yeah, but I saw what you did.
If you don't do nothing, if you didn't come to work, where would you be? If you wasn't working, doing what you're doing, you do your job, support your children and all that. Is that cost you? What does it take for you to do that? Huh?
For me to show up and do my job? That's just me living my life.
Support your children and support your family. How much, what does it take for you to do that? You a human being like everybody else.
I am. I have the desire to do what is right for me and for the people who I say I love. And so just because I say I love those people, love is an action. So the things that I do is a show of me consolidating and proving that what I'm saying aligns with what I'm doing. And a lot of people don't do that, Pop. And they use religion as a means of not to be held accountable in doing that.
No. Kim, I don't want to preach to you, but when I got out the military as a youngster, I taught Sunday school, and one of my main lessons was love is an action word when I was teaching Sunday school. And I see some of my students now, they remember what I taught them, that love is an action word. Don't tell me you love me. Show me that you love me.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make any sense, Kim?
Absolutely.
All right, now.
But what does love look like?
Now you go. Oh, wow.
Because that's the accountability. Show and prove. I've been telling you, Pop. Yes, telling somebody you love them. What's the prove part? Saying it is one thing. What's the prove?
That you love me.
Huh?
Actions, I guess. I mean, let me ask you this. I'm gonna get deep now. You're pulling the cover off it, okay?
What you
do
got?
Your children know that you love them?
Yes.
How do they know it?
because of the actions that I take to
All
show.
right, now that's word up. Word up. That's what I'm talking about. If you know that your husband love you,
yes,
your wife love you, the way they treat you, that's all you can go on. You're not a mind reader. You don't know what's in their heart.
No,
The
I
way
know
they
what their
treat
actions and their words together prove. Show and prove, Pop. If it's not showing
say
and
a
proving,
word?
I don't believe you.
You say words.
It got the action gotta align with the words, Pop.
Yeah,
Gotta.
you got to watch that word. Con men have words.
Say
You
again?
got to watch words.
Yes.
They can fool you with words.
Words and actions have to be on the same side. If they don't coincide, they don't
all
go
right,
together,
all right,
then you're
Kim.
not telling me something that you really believe in, and I don't believe you.
All right, now. Look, I'm holding your feet to the fire this morning. You notice that, huh?
But you notice that my feet ain't moving away from the fire.
No, I know you. I know a little bit about you.
Show and prove. Show and prove. What you say don't mean nothing unless you show me what you're saying. And if those things don't line up, I don't believe you.
Hallelujah. When your son coming back, Kim?
He came back last night. He's playing tonight.
Oh, he did?
Yes, he came back last night. And I
Boy,
didn't know. I knew he was
stories
going to
to
be
tell,
playing
huh?
around the city, Pop. He was going to be playing around the city in Chicago, but I didn't know he was going to be playing a lot around the city. So, yeah, he got to play
I'd like
for
to see him,
XO, but he
Kim,
played
he
in Chicago,
too
too.
late.
Say again?
He played the hours. It's too late for me.
Oh.
Starting at 10 o'clock and stuff like that. I
Well,
don't know.
Saturday started at 2:30.
2:30 and wait.
Saturday,
What you mean?
2:30 at DBA, from 2:30 to 5:30 on Frenchman.
On Frenchman?
Yes.
When?
Saturday from 2:30 to 5:30 at DBA.
In the French Quarter?
Yes,
Wow,
sir, on Frenchman.
Yeah, you got me there. I'll try to check with you.
You know what Cafe Brazil is?
I know of it, but I think it's been a minute since Frenchman. I know. You know what I know about Frenchman?
What's that? Snug Harbor?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yes. That's is it near there in there? Because that's where all the
It's like two doors down from Snug.
Oh, yeah, that's what. You know, we used to be there. I'm trying to think of that boy, that trumpet player. What that boy, he left there and went to Chicago. He's from Chicago, and he was here. I used to go there and see him play. Oh, what is that? Abner. What her name? Abner?
I think I know who you're talking about, but I can't call his name.
Trumpet player. He used to play in that same little place that you're talking about.
Okay.
So that's his regular spot.
Yeah, he's there every Saturday.
Spot? That's just Saturday.
Every Saturday from 2:30 to 5:30.
Okay, I'll try to keep up with that.
Yes, I'll give you a rundown Friday.
Okay, good, babe. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
You have a blessed day. Tell Uncle Grill and hello for me.
I will. He be here tomorrow.
Okay, cool.
All right, Pop. Good talking to you.
All righty.
All righty. Later. Yeah. Shut up, Josh. Talking about the hours not too late for Miss Mildred. Go to hell. Miss Mildred better stay away from my son. Where is Shanika and Marianne? That's who can go and talk to my son. Miss Mildred, don't even think of handing my son, because you're gonna need to unhand him. Anyway, yeah, Mark, people have used religion as a shield for their wrongdoing since forever. That's one of the major problems, not with religion, it's the practitioners of religion. Because people be hollering out there, Christian, and be doing the most unchristian-like behaviors. That, for me, is always going to be problematic. It's always going to be an issue in a conversation. And I know when things get uncomfortable, people try to shimmy out of accountability. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to do that. You know, again, I have a horrible temper. It is pretty ridiculous when I am to the point that I don't care anymore, and I know that about me. I'm not going to put that on my practice of religion as to why I get to that point. That has nothing to do with my faith. I am doing better as an adult human of managing my emotions to the point that my temper does not make a grand showing these days, but it lives there, and I can't use my my faith or my faith practice that I tell people that I do as a means to give me a shield for my behavior. Like, that is not okay. Oh, the Lord knew my heart. Yeah, but I saw what you did. And I know how I feel as a result of you doing what it is that you do. People who post strict scriptures all day on social media and their behavior does not reflect any of that. Yeah, you can go to hell fast, very quickly. And, when it says to be Christ-like, they're talking about using his actions and behaving that way, not using his words as a shield for you to continue to do bad things. And that's on period. That's like no questions, the hard stop. And people who use, he came up short. He can go to hell on this action until he makes the apology that is necessary. And as a rule of thumb, waiting for time to pass for you to think that things are okay between you and people you have wronged is the wrong road. First, apologize and then change your behavior. Otherwise, stay from around people that you have caused harm to and don't want to be held accountable to. Like, no. No, 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 no. That is not how any of this works. Your disrespect is loud. Your reconcile has to be just as loud for me. But that you embarrassed that you made a move and now you looking kind of crazy that you want to reconcile because you see a thing that I do that you want to attach yourself to, it ain't gonna work like that. Like, I can't even in my mind make sense of that. And I think I've shared with y'all before, forgiveness for me is really weird. I tend to acknowledge what you did, and if you say you sorry, I hear you, but I'm watching you. I hear you, but I'm watching you. And if you're sorry, you won't do that, or you'll take care to not do those things that you know cause me injury. And as somebody who has violated somebody's feelings or like hurt somebody's feelings, if I did it on accident, I don't have a problem apologizing. But at the point that I do it on purpose, I meant that. I meant for you to sit with it, and I am all right with you being upset with me. And I have no desire to clear up the record. You got what you deserved. You listen to the Front Porch here on WBOK, is what New Orleans is talking about all day long.
That's right. It's party time each and every Sunday night at 7 p.m. on WBOK. It's the Throwback Throwdown with DJ Wick as he brings you the best in old school from the 70s, 80s, 90s, and the early 2Ks. Plus, the party goes to another level at 9 p.m. with the Throwback Throwdown Party Mix to round out the night. It's the Throwback Throwdown Sunday nights at 7 p.m. on WBOK and on the World Wide Web at WBOK1230.com.
Good Monday morning. I'm Daryl Forges with WDSU News, and here's your headlines. New Orleans leaders are ensuring you and your family are staying safe. Resources are now being made available while we enter preparation mode. There are 7 locations you can go to get sandbags. All locations are open from 7 a.m. until 3 p.m. The locations are in all districts. Typically, you do have to bring your own shovel. The bags will be provided to you. You can find locations on our website. That's WDSU.com. Decisions regarding the partnership between the City of New Orleans and the ankle monitoring company ASAP is expected to take place within the coming days. This comes after owner Mike Dennis wanted to pull out of his partnership, saying it's no longer financially feasible. Last week, Dennis told WDSU that he believes the judges in Orleans Parish are intentionally not using the program, causing a dip in the program's numbers. As ASAP plans expansion to other cities around the country, Dennis says they don't need New Orleans' partnership any longer. Right now, New Orleans police are investigating a shooting in the 7th Ward. Police say it happened around 5 o'clock yesterday morning near Toro Street. Police say the victim was shot in both of his legs. The victim was taken to the hospital, and police have not released any further details at this time. I'm Daryl Forges, and that's your headlines for WBOK. Have a great day.
AURN News. I'm Jamie Jackson. The state of New York is standing up and saying enough is enough when it comes to data centers. Governor Kathy Hochul recently signed an executive order making New York the first state in the country to place a moratorium on new hyperscale data centers. The move comes as data centers continue to face growing scrutiny across the country. Critics point to what they say is a lack of oversight, higher energy rates, and high water usage. There is also a growing movement of Americans saying no to data centers, despite claims that local municipalities quickly or quietly approve them for construction. In Atlanta, Georgia, some residents even claim their homes have suffered damage as a result of data centers. Hochul says New York will lead the way in creating the strongest standards in the nation for data center development. The moratorium will be in effect for 1 year. For AURN News, I'm Jamie Jackson.
Someone had a birthday.
Yep, 50. Can't believe it.
50 years of wisdom.
Great segue. We have a health reminder from the CDC.
Pneumococcal vaccination is recommended for adults 50 or older. Says here, we're over 6 times more likely to be hospitalized with pneumococcal pneumonia than adults under 50.
I don't love those odds.
Same. Look what I found. Pfizer's Prevnar 20 is proven to help protect adults against pneumococcal pneumonia and invasive pneumococcal disease in just 1 dose, and millions have already gotten it.
Continued approval may depend on a supportive study. Don't get Prevnar 20 if you have a severe allergy to its ingredients. A weakened immune system may lower your response. Common side effects include injection site pain and swelling, fatigue, headache, muscle, and joint pain. For full prescribing information, please call 1-855-213-2138. Visit Prevnar20.com or talk to your doctor or pharmacist.
I'm on Prevnar20.com now, scheduling my appointment.
Good idea. And happy 50th. Someone had a birthday.
Yep, 50. Can't believe it.
50 years of wisdom.
Great segue. We have a health reminder from the CDC.
Pneumococcal vaccination is recommended for adults 50 or older. Says here, we're over 6 times more likely to be hospitalized with pneumococcal pneumonia than adults under 50.
I don't love those odds.
Same. Look what I found. Pfizer's Prevnar 20 is proven to help protect adults against pneumococcal pneumonia and invasive pneumococcal disease in just 1 dose, and millions have already gotten it.
Continued approval may depend on a supportive study. Don't get Prevnar 20 if you have a severe allergy to its ingredients. A weakened immune system may lower your response. Common side effects include injection site pain and swelling, fatigue, headache, muscle, and joint pain. For full prescribing information, please call 1-855-213-2138. Visit Prevnar20.com or talk to your doctor or pharmacist.
I'm on Prevnar20.com now, scheduling my appointment.
Good idea. And happy 50th.
Making a difference in the community. WBOK 1230 AM. You're on the front porch with WBOK 1230 AM.
Welcome back to the Front Porch here on WBOK. What New Orleans is talking about all day long. I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree, and on the other side of the glass is Jared. It is indeed Movie Monday, and we'll be getting to that in a little bit. But yeah, we're just chit-chatting and talking about this and that, catching up from the weekend. This weekend was, again, a very restful weekend for me that I needed for sure, because things are going to be amping up pretty quickly as school is getting ready to begin again, not just for my kiddos, because we'll be shipping Imari off, woo, in the next 4 to 5 weeks. And then school starts for me in 3 weeks, and then school starts for CJ in, I think, another 4 weeks or so. And this year is promising to be just as busy as they have been before, but I'm super excited. CJ is a senior at LSU, he went to LSU for a year, came back home to go to UNO, and he's going to graduate from UNO anyway, so from LSU anyway. So there's that. And then Imari beginning her full-time collegiate career on the campus of the University of Louisiana Lafayette, joining Dr. Ashanta Wyatt's son, Cam, out there. I think this is his senior year as well, if I'm not mistaken. So all of the different greatness that's happening. And then I feel like now that my children are out of K through 12, I'm finding it more comfortable to get involved in K through 12 things, just as a community member. I know it was a little difficult, and I did do some advocacy work for students as it related to my own children, and trying to expand the reach to the people who are in their grade in the very least, or to people who are of the same ethnic background as them, to make sure that they had support and also defense against some of the things that happens in different administrations, regardless of the industry. But now I have the time and the thought to continue to fight for not just my own children, but to fight for um, all children, and making sure that everybody gets what they need in terms of accommodations, in terms of assessments, Because a lot of parents, I know you all are concerned about labels being placed on your children because they're going to be singled out. But I'm also saying that labels on students allows them advances and advantages for themselves. You hear me talk about all of these different acronyms, IEP, Individual Educational Plan, IAP, Individual Accommodations Plan, and what those things, how they work, or you hear them called 504s. Yeah, now is the time for you to start paying attention to things that your children may not be meeting the mark at by way of looking at your LEAP scores, your um, the Dibble score, because a lot of schools still use Dibbles as a means of checking fluency and some comprehension leveling. Start paying attention to what those reports are saying. The iReady reports for reading and for math. Start paying attention to what the verbiage says around those assessment tools. And notice I say assessment tools, not tests. They are assessment tools to see where your children may be may have some deficiencies. And that's okay. Because the sooner you know, the sooner you can take action. And the first level of defense is your student's classroom teacher. Talk to your students' classroom teachers. And if you are you have students that go to multiple teachers for different content, yeah, talk to their teachers. And try not to be adversarial when you go to talk to the teachers, because the teachers are having the desire to work with you to make sure that your students get what they need. Even if that means we gotta tussle a little bit with the language. I'm a parent. I'm sensitive about my kids. Um I know that getting information about my kids that may not be the idea that I think should be brought to me, I don't take that personally. I listen to find out what I can do to help. And as parents, I know we get sensitive about our kids. We need to be sensitive about our kids because we also need to be um, the first line of defense for our kids. But also, we have to listen, because all of the things that's being told to us is not to attack or insult our kids. It's just not. It's not with the idea of doing so. It is with the idea of letting you know what areas need to be shored up so that they can move forward with less deficiencies. And I hope that we get to the point that we are having discussions with the educators who we should be working with in partnership. And again, as a teacher of two students who have IEPs and IAPs, this is paperwork you want on your kids. And as a person who has ADHD and also neurodivergence, I wish I had that, because that may have made a difference in the length of time that it took for me to get through college, because college took me a while. Not because I couldn't do it, it's just because of the focus. And I didn't have the coping mechanisms. I didn't get diagnosed with ADHD until I was, I think, 33, 32, 33. I was in graduate school here at Xavier with all of the bells and whistles going on at one time. I had a baby I was still breastfeeding. I had a mother who was ill. I also had a 3-year-old to navigate while working full time as a teacher and teaching dance at a dancing school. All of those things were happening at the same time. And that's not even telling you any of like the family dynamics that were happening at that time. It was insane. And yet, um, had I known that I had been dealing with systems for me to be successful having ADHD, I would have known to set up different systems once I got into graduate school. But yeah, we've got to we've got to make sure that our kids get the advances that they need. And I know a lot of you all get real skittish. I don't want anybody labeling my child, but some labels will be to your child's benefit. And as a matter of fact, sharing with Imari, and she's talked about it, she has ADHD. Her 504 that she had in high school as a senior will go with her to college. So she'll get extended time. She'll get small group testing. She'll get removal of distractions so that she can have the most success. She gets preferential seating. And this all may seem like very silly things or like inconsequential things for a person to go through school who has decided to go through college. But it's those little bitty things that make a difference in kids being successful. And again, all children have that as a right. That doesn't mean that you can't learn. It just means you learn differently and you may need some assistance to make sure you stay the course. And this is not coddling. Like, this is not a case where somebody comes in and does their work for them. They're still held accountable for doing their own work, their own writing, their own computation, their own submission of information. All of that's required. Like that, when people start throwing out acronyms like DEI and disabled and whatever, these people still can function. These people are still able to do great things. It's just that they need different systems to help them process and go forward. Some of us are able to create those systems, as I found out that a lot of my coping mechanisms were self-generated. But if I know that I can help you and keep you from having to struggle as hard and as confused as I did, of course I'm giving that to not just my kids, but everybody. Everybody needs to have the tools to be successful and take care of themselves, especially as the United States is becoming less concerned about all of its citizens. We need to make sure that the least of us are able to find success. And success looks different for everybody, but everybody can find levels of success. And again, as an educator, as a mom, as a community member, as somebody who just wants to see people do well, I'm still going to keep this fight up. And I think it's necessary for parents who embarrass easy because of situations that happen with their kids. We got to relook and reevaluate how we feel about differences in people, because we all have some weirdness to all of us. I don't know a person who I've not met who has some weirdness or something that would be considered weird. But the gag is, if you try not to hide that weirdness and other people see it, you might find out that somebody else is dealing with the same thing. There is strength in numbers. There's community in ownership of things that go beyond what the medium or the middle ground is supposed to be. We all don't walk the middle ground, and that's okay. You listen to the Front Porch here on WBOK. It's what New Orleans is talking about all day long.
This is your news update for WBOK from WDSU. For all your news and weather, watch WDSU News, New Orleans' leader in live, local, late-breaking news. Today at noon and 4 p.m.
A heat advisory is in effect across the area as highs reach 93 to 99 degrees, feeling like 110 and above. Scattered showers and storms expected after 6 p.m. This is due to the tropical system we're watching that could potentially be named Bertha. As we are entering into the next couple of days, we're expected to feel more impacts from the wind. Also, more rain chances are going to begin for Tuesday and for Wednesday. From the WDSU First Warning Weather Center, I'm Raven Richard.
On Auto Trends with with jeffcars.com. Here's a snippet of some of what we cover. GPS pioneer Gladys West.
We worked long hours computing trajectory orbits and satellite orbits, trying to get the data and everything correct enough.
Auto analyst Mark Bland.
14 new vehicle deals that happen in this country out of every 100 that women don't have a fingerprint on.
To tune in, check out Auto Trends with jeffcars.com. Saturdays at 4 p.m. on WBOK, what New Orleans is talking about.
This is Andronika Morris, host of Put Housing First. Join us every Tuesday at 12 o'clock, where we will discuss how housing affects every aspect of our lives and what's necessary, what's needed to guarantee housing for all. Join us every Tuesday at 12 o'clock as we dig down deep onto the issues that affect all of us.
Greetings and salutations. I am Edward B. Coulon Smith, chairman of the board of the New Orleans Regional Black Chamber of Commerce. We'd like to invite you to tune in every Wednesday at 12 noon on WBOK to listen in on Black to Business and be a part of the movement that's going on. Thank you.
You're on the Front Porch with WBOK 1230 AM.
Welcome back to the Front Porch here on WBOK. What New Orleans is talking about all day long. I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree, and on the other side of the glass is Jared. It is Movie Monday, and I hope that you all are having a good start to your day. What did you do this weekend, Jared? Do you even remember? No, but you did stuff, didn't you? I know you did. I know you did. You were voluntold to do stuff this weekend, weren't you? I know you were, and you don't remember. That's okay. That is an okay place to be. Don't listen to me, because I don't be remembering stuff for real, for real. I don't remember stuff, and I need to start writing stuff down again. Like through middle school. No, maybe I didn't figure it out by middle school, but definitely by high school, and for sure by like my junior and senior of undergrad, I knew that if I did not write it down, it was not going to happen. And somewhere after having baby number 2, I loosely followed the write it down. And the things that I don't write down now in this particular moment of my life, I don't remember it. I remember that it's like, it's something I'm supposed to do, but I don't know what it is. And I don't always put stuff in my phone, which I know is the new hip thing to do, because I don't think about, I am analog. I'm almost 50. So everything you write it down, or the one thing I'm kind of good at is putting it in my Google Calendar. But if I don't put it there and it ain't here, it's not going to happen. And I'm so sorry. It was not on purpose. I just did not remember. The brain fog got ahead of me, and I was unsuccessful in following through on the thing that people were asking me to do. So I'm sorry. And again, people who are presenting me with important information, make sure I write it down or put it somewhere, because if I don't, I'm not going to remember it. Or you're taking a gamble that I'm going to remember it. And don't trust the slippery brain right now, especially with all the brain fog and the perimenopause and the hunger and the fatigue. Listen, if it's something you need me to be there for, make sure you remind me, because that's not going to always happen. However, yesterday I did remember to go and celebrate with some family friends, Karen and Keith, and also Leslie and Ingrid. And I'm not gonna go down the rabbit hole and name everybody, but Kamara and I got out and went to go celebrate the birthday of King Zulu elect Keith Thomas on yesterday, and it was a good time. They had all kind of people that were in the building that wanted to hang out and celebrate. Also got to hang out with their sisters, because there's a lot of them. Got to hang out with some sisters and some other cousins and family members. It was so good to see everybody yesterday at the celebration for the triplets, and also just to see people smiling and having a good time. It's just hot. It's very hot. I laid in the bed for most of the day so that I could be prepared to be in the outdoors. It was way, way, way a lot of heat. Way a lot of heat. And those of you who are navigating these summer months, how are you doing it? How? And what are you doing to keep yourselves cool? I know that I topped off, did not drink a whole lot of alcohol yesterday because it just was hot. Even when we went out on the balcony, they had the fans going, which was very good. It was great. But that sun was unforgiving. And I went and found me a nice quiet corner in the back of the room, see everybody passing to and from, speaking, hey girl, hey friend, how y'all doing? It was a lovely sight to see, but it is hot. And for people who like to work out outside, how? What are y'all doing? That is wild and crazy work to me. Wild and crazy work. But how are you all maintaining in the heat? Are you making sure that you are staying hydrated? Are you veering off into spaces that you know may have a cooling area? I am curious. I'm not telling you I'm going to be outside a whole lot. That is definitely not what I'm trying to say to you. But I'm asking, what do you do to keep cool? Because it is extremely hot. We told you on last week there was a student on campus who fell out because they had on a hoodie in the summertime. Hoodies, Timberlands, high socks. Trying to think of other things that wearing all black are all things you should not be doing during the summer. You should be in very light clothing. Reveal some skin if you got to let some of that heat out, because it is really not nice outside. The sun is set on hell, and I want y'all to not be injured or getting sick because you have stayed in the heat unnecessarily long. But you're listening to The Front Porch, and we're coming back with Movie Monday clips on the other side of this break. Right here on WBOK is what New Orleans is talking about all day long.
From the campus of Xavier University, WBOK Go and Equity Media Station.
We are the rhythm of the streets.
The flavor in every dish.
The story in every song.
We are New Orleans Tourism and Cultural Foundation.
We help artists build the future of New Orleans.
Because when the culture thrives, our people thrive.
Every note, every brushstroke, every dish is a door opening new possibilities for those who carry our traditions forward. And when we open that door, the whole city moves forward. For New Orleans Tourism and Cultural Foundation, culture is our open door.
I'm Bree Wood with BIN News Now. White House Border Czar Tom Homan says ICE agents should consider wearing body cameras following 2 recent fatal shootings involving agents.
If you look at the data, body cameras actually exonerate agents more than they, provide evidence of wrongdoing.
Homan told CBS's Face the Nation the incident remains under investigation. A New York man is facing hate crime charges after allegedly storming NBC's Rockefeller Plaza and lunging at Today co-host Craig Melvin. Police say 41-year-old Andrew Truelove was arrested and charged with a hate crime, trespassing, and harassment. And a black man from Cincinnati, Ohio, who spent 13 years in prison for a murder conviction that was later overturned, will receive more than $500,000 in compensation from the state. 39-year-old Marcus Sapp says he plans to use the money to start a business while pursuing additional legal action against the city. Get BIN News Now on demand 24/7 on the iHeartRadio app.
You're on the Front Porch with WBOK 1230 AM.
Welcome back to the Front Porch here, WBOK. What New Orleans is talking about all day long. I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree, and on the other side of the glass is Jared Bro, and it is Movie Monday. We've got those Movie Monday clips ready, and next week I have some news about Movie Monday because there will be some options for you to capitalize upon to make your Movie Monday experience even more fun. That's what we do here on the Front Porch. And are we ready to get started? Okay, well, y'all, it is Movie Monday, and how Movie Monday goes is that you listen to a clip, you call us and let us know where that clip has come from, and then you tell us what the theme of today is going to be. And we're getting that clip ready, and if you like to hear it, here it go.
There is no tomorrow.
Well, that's not very positive, but hey, it's a movie. It's a movie. 504-582-9422. Yeah, I wasn't prepared. I was worried. I thought I was going to hear something else, but there is no tomorrow. How about that? 504-582-9422. I really feel like I was punked. Last week, I didn't have anywhere that I had to be, and that meant that I was at home for most of the evenings next week. And I thought because Mondays are usually a chill day, that today would be a chill Monday, but alas, it is not, because that is my life, and that's how it goes. 504-582-9422. What up, Josh?
Oh, man, that's Rocky 3.
That's Rocky 3? There you go. Now,
yes.
how?
And to this day, Clubber Lang won that fight. I don't care what you tell me. I don't watch it. When Mr. T won the first fight with him and Rocky, I don't watch no more. I don't watch no more.
I don't remember all the iterations of Rocky. Like after the first one, I kind of was like whatever. And then when they had the one with the Russian. I was 4 years
old when the first one came out.
What was the one with the Russian?
That was Rocky 4 right there.
4?
Now, I knew Apollo would get knocked out because he's doing all that doggone boogie woogie. You don't go step from step with James Brown before a fight. You all that boogie woogie, bro. And I still say Rocky killed Apollo Creed because he didn't throw that towel in. That man been told him to throw that towel in. It's a meme out there when that man say throw in the damn towel.
Oh, Lord. So wait a minute.
And he listened to Apollo.
So Rocky came out in 1976?
Yeah, well, I was 1. Yeah. The first one that old. Yeah, the first one that old. Him and Apollo had tied out. Had a tie.
Did not know that.
Yeah, that was in the 70s.
Okay. Well, that makes a lot of sense, but at the same time, it's like
Yeah. But Rocky 3, that's Johnny the Major should have been as menacing as Mr. T was in Rocky 3. Mr. T was menacing. That boy told his old lady at the press conference, hey woman, why don't you come over here and be with a real man? I said, man, I was just supposed to tell a dude before you fight. I was just supposed to tell a dude before you fight. Hey woman, come over here and be with a real man. That's what I'm talking about. Carver beat him so bad that his trainer died.
So wait, if Rocky came out in 76, I feel like I saw the first Rocky.
So you saw that in the 80s.
Right. So, I mean, did it take a long time for distribution or what? Or maybe I saw Rocky 3 in 82?
Back then, movies didn't go from the theater to VHS as quickly.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like
But by the time we got it, was on VHS. We watched it on HBO cable.
But I remember going to the theater to watch Rocky movies.
I don't think you watched Rocky 1, though.
Maybe not, but the first one came out in 76, and the second one came out in 79. Yeah.
You may have saw number 3 and number 4. You ain't see them first 2 iterations.
So which one was he climbing the stairs in, like...
that was Rocky 3.
Really?
Yeah, that's Rocky 3. He trying to get right for Clubber. And Apollo had that boy all on the beach and everything. Which I still say, man, Apollo could have dusted Rocky, but I think he pulled up. He could have dusted him. I don't know. You know what? I think it's Rocky won when he's on the steps, too.
I don't know. Like, so I didn't know that. I did not realize that this series started as long ago as it did. And I never saw Creed. I didn't see any of the Creed movies.
Well, Creed 1 is good. Creed 2 and 3, not so good to me. Creed 1 is good, though. I ain't gonna lie. It was a good storyline.
I never watched it.
Because they replaced the mama with Felicia Rashad. There was another woman playing Creed's wife in Rocky 4.
Yeah.
But hey, bro, not a black man on earth had a better mustache than Apollo Creed, bro. In the 80s, I challenge any black man besides.
Not just the mustache.
Apollo Creed mustache.
It's not just the mustache. It's the fro too. Because the way his edges are all where they need to be.
Like,
his hairline wasn't receding. It was in the right spaces.
It went together.
And his mustache did not look rapey either.
No,
I'm looking at him right now.
Trimmed and everything. Got Steve Harvey's mustache beat. It was nicely trimmed. It's like his mustache had Afro sheen in it.
It did. It feel like he used the wave brush on the mustache, and he picked out the fro with the fist pick. Like, I don't know who did his.
Was clean.
I don't know who did his hair and makeup, but they made sure he was tight.
Smelling like Drakkar.
Not Drakkar.
Straight Drakkar.
Not in the 80s.
That boy had an Oxford shirt on. Y'all don't even know about them Oxford shirts back then.
80s.
Oxford shirt had the quarter collar, not a full flip down collar. I need grilling on the show today for this. I need him on the show today for this.
We can talk about this with him tomorrow because that would be an area of his expertise. Yeah. But I mean, I'm looking at a video of Carl Weathers with that tight fro and the mustache that did not look like the raper mustache. And I mean, when I say his haircut down to the sideburns with the fro.
Politician, bro. He was politician. And I like Carl Weathers was important in the 80s in my life, bro. Carl Weathers had the movie Action Jackson when he ran down a cab on feet in dress shoes. Ran the cab down. And I really believe he could do it.
Probably.
I really believe he could do it. So is today's theme movie about boxing?
Movies about boxing. Well, let me give you your bell for the movie first. All right, your bell for the movie. Movies about boxing? No, not boxing.
All right.
But good.
All right, well, just for the next clip.
Yes, indeed. Talk to you later, Josh.
Oh, that was a good walk back down. That's back when I was eating church.
That is crazy. All right,
see you later.
All right, later.
All right,
man, I did not know. I feel like I saw the one from 79, but I feel like it took less time for movies to get distributed. Cause yeah, maybe I did see the first one. I definitely saw the one with Apollo Creed. And I watched the one with the Russian. So that must have been 3 and 4. And maybe I stopped at Rocky 5. Maybe. I don't know. Typical. Typical. But yeah, I did not realize this. Have you watched any of the Rocky movies, Jared? None? Oh. Did you watch the Creed movies? Really? No, I do remember Rocky. I remember Adrian. I remember him talking about it.
I think the closest I got to watching Creed was with my cousins watching it in the background, and I was there.
Yeah, like, and I like Michael B. Jordan as an actor. He used to be in a whole lot of movies that make you sad. Like he did Fruitvale Station. That looked like it was going to make me sad, so I didn't watch that one. Creed looked a little crazy, so I was like, probably not going to watch. If it's going to put me in a space, I'm going to avoid it. Unless I am prepared enough to deal with where I'm going to be emotionally watching stuff. I tried to watch Color Purple, the musical. several times. Have not been able to get through it. Have not. Yes, Carl Weathers is from New Orleans. He went to St. Aug. I am very aware. He didn't go home to glory, if I'm not mistaken. I think he passed. I want to say he has transition because I was sad about it when I think I heard the news. Yes, 2024. He died February 2nd, 2024. And I liked him. I thought he was rarely problematic. I don't know too many. I don't recall anything immediate that he was like awful. But yeah, he's from New Orleans. He played football before going into acting. He went. He played as a linebacker at let's see, Long Beach and San Diego State, and then he played with the Oakland Raiders and the Lions. But who was this Lions? Who were the BC Lions? Is that Baltimore City? Oh, no. It's not. It is a Canadian football team. So he's played on two professional football teams before he became an actor. So he's been married one, two, three. Is this three times? And then he had his little friend be in the obituary because partner for 10 years, 2014 to 2024. That's equates to little friend in the obituary. We are not doing this. Yes, 2024, Jackie Wilmore. I remembered something about him passing, but yeah, no, I don't remember him being problematic. I remember him being okay. And that gave me enough to be okay with him. Let's see. He died in 24 at the age of 76 from atherosclerotic cardiovascular disease. So he had blockages in his arteries and plaque. Those things that we tell y'all to go see about yourself. He had too much fat in the lining of his arteries, and yeah, that's unfortunate. Go see about yourself, y'all. But he was 76. He lived a good life, so it's not as, I guess, traumatic when you lose people. 76 is a long way to go. My dad gave me to 77. My mom gave me to 67. If you get to live in the lanyap beyond a certain age, I just be happy you here. I was thinking about that earlier. Um, we went to a party yesterday and they had a lot of elders in the space and that were still agile and able to dance and stuff. I don't know how many people we have in my family, my macro family, that are like up in age beyond like my nanny. Like she's in her 90s. But we don't have a lot of elders people in our we need to start taking account of that and figure out how we can get these 40 and 50-year-olds into the 90s and even their hundreds, because I enjoy seeing elders doing what elders do. Elders don't care about what they say. I love every bit of it. And when they feel like cutting a rug, they get up and do just that. And I think that's amazing. So, yeah, we need to have, well, we got the back porch coming up to have some more of our young old people because our people are cool over here. But yeah, I like to be in spaces where the elders are. The real honest truth about why I like sitting around and being in the company of elders, I'm not gonna name the names, but at my home church at Bethany United Methodist Church, 4233 Mendez, when I found out the elder women in the church used to cuss. When I found out they used to be cussing in the back of the sanctuary, me and my cousin Nicole, we used to sit in the back listening for who they were going to cuss about and who they was going to talk about in the sanctuary, and who was going to go up to the table and ask for more than one piece of cake, who was going to overeat. Listen, those ladies used to have me hollering because when you see them interacting with the said people that they talked about, oh my God, hilarious. I mean, tears coming down my eyes because elders do not care what they say. Um, a couple times I have sat with uh what is his name? I can see his face just as good. Um, Doctor, I'm gonna tell y'all who he is because I don't want y'all telling me in the comments. New Orleans. So, Dr. Dwight McKenna. Have you ever sat with him before? He is so funny. And when I say he say anything, it's always hilarious. And I know some people have their issues or concerns about him as for whatever reason. But anytime I am in his presence and there he's holding court, I'm telling you, real tears coming down my eyes because he is a comedian. He should really, really be doing stand up or sit down and just telling jokes. Because I don't know that he means to be funny, but he is hilarious to me. Yes, that's him. Uh huh. Well, you know his wife, she's here all the time, Beverly McKenna. But he, when I say is funny to me, and the stuff that he's saying are things that you can fact check, which makes them even more funny because they're true. They're really true. He's an elder that I enjoy sitting and talking with and talking to. Trying to think of somebody else who I sit. I mean, sitting with Uncle Gray is a lesson in history in and of itself. Cause you'll hear him reference things and you'll be like, oh, that was a real thing? Yeah, that was a real thing. Really say more. Cause we don't get to talk to our griots as frequently as we should. But man, listen, talk to some elders, especially some elders that were involved in righting some wrongs with black people being mistreated, and talk to some of these people. I'm telling y'all, you get the blueprint and jokes on top of it. You can get the message of how they got those things done. And with technology, if you add the blueprint and amp it up with technology, I'm telling you, we could run the world immediately. Not even taking it a long time. Immediately we could start running the world. Hopefully we'll start having conversations intergenerationally that'll set us back up on the path that we were supposed to be on. But man, get around you some elders, and I'm telling you, literal tears from crying, laughing at all the things they say. I mean, their perspectives are priceless. You listen to the Front Porch here on WBOK, is what New Orleans is talking about all day long.
Good Monday morning. I'm Daryl Forges with WDSU News, and here's your headlines. New Orleans leaders are ensuring you and your family are staying safe. Resources are now being made available while we enter preparation mode. There's 7 locations you can go to get sandbags. All locations are open from 7 a.m. until 3 p.m. The locations are in all districts. Typically, you do have to bring your own shovel. The bags will be provided to you. You can find locations on our website. That's WDSU.com. Decisions regarding the partnership between the City of New Orleans and the ankle monitoring company ASAP is expected to take place within the coming days. This comes after owner Mike Dennis wanted to pull out of his partnership, saying it's no longer financially feasible. Last week, Dennis told WDSU that he believes the judges in Orleans Parish are intentionally not using the program, causing a dip in the program's numbers. As ASAP plans expansion to other cities around the country, Dennis says they don't need New Orleans' partnership any longer. Right now, New Orleans police are investigating a shooting in the 7th Ward. Police say it happened around 5 o'clock yesterday morning near Toro Street. Police say the victim was shot in both of his legs. The victim was taken to the hospital, and police have not released any further details at this time. I'm Daryl Forges, and that's your headlines for WBOK. Have a great day.
Hey, this is D. Riley from the 90s Hits R&B Jams. Make sure you listen to WBOK 1230 AM every Saturday night from 7 until 9 p.m. I'll be giving you the best R&B jams from the 90s. That's right, all your favorites and more. With me, D. Riley, your host of the 90s Hits, right here on WBOK 1230 AM, or listen online at WBOK1230.com. WBOK, the station you listen to longer.
Did you hear the news? Dr. Clark's 101 The Living Classroom has a new time. Catch us now every Wednesday at noon. Same program, same great conversations. Just a new time. So catch Dr. Clark's 101 The Living Classroom this Wednesday and every Wednesday only on WBOK. What New Orleans is talking about.
Making a difference in the community. WBOK 1230 AM. You're on the front porch with WBOK 1230 AM.
Welcome back to the Front Porch here at WBOK. What New Orleans is talking about all day long. I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree, and on the other side of the glass is Jared, and it is Movie Monday. Do we have our next Movie Monday clip ready? Let me know, and then we'll go for there. Yes? All right, and here goes our second Movie Monday clip. If you like to hear it, here you go.
Bruise on the leg is a hell of a long way from the heart, you candy ass.
All right, 504-582-9422 is the number. If you know where this movie clip has been gleaned, of course, give us a call and let us know. And also be ready to take a guess at today's theme. Josh says, I love old people. Me too. They are hilarious. And they don't care about what it is that they say. Even if it's loud and wrong, it's fine. It's fine. I'm up for the conversation. My dad and my uncle Morris were the two elders that left me when they were supposed to, but I still feel way too soon. But talking to them and having conversations with them, and also hearing some stuff that they say that was a little cringy, and then having conversations about, like, so why do you feel like that? So explain to me, like, what your ideas about that is. Those conversations were priceless because in a lot of cases they were either ready to, or they were ready and were able to support their claims or their ideas. And in some cases, it was like, yeah, why do I think about these kind of things that way? And I'm so ever grateful for having elders that were willing to have intergenerational conversations with me and not just be like, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. But yeah, my Uncle Morris and my dad really set the tone in terms of me seeing people being able to learn something new and choosing to see things in a new way. Like, that cemented that you're not supposed to be stuck on certain thoughts. Like, things evolve and the way we look at things should expand. And they definitely provided opportunities for me to see that at every turn. So I really, really am grateful for that. And I look to be in conversations with more of our elders because they really be knowing. 504-582-9422. Hey, Pam.
Good morning, Precious. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm good. Listening and enjoying you. Speaking of elders, my grandchildren tell me that Grandma, you are really funny, and that I missed my calling. A lot, and I have friends that tell me that. They said you were supposed to be a comedian. But I enjoy them laughing because some of the things I say is things I heard my mother say or my grandmother say or my father say, mostly the females in my family.
Mm-hmm.
And it used to crack me up. And, like, if one of them, if they get to fussing and fighting, and I look at them, I give them the eye, one of them might be brave enough to keep going. And when I lift my brow up and looking at them, I say, okay, you smelling your top lip, huh? And everything quiets down. Everything. And they say, Grandma, where do you get all that stuff from you be saying to us? I said, from your great-grandmother and great-great-grandmother, all them, But I didn't hear all of it. At least I couldn't pick up all of that clue. But is that movie possibly Collateral?
Collateral? No.
All right. I'm going to keep listening, baby,
Please
but
do.
I'm enjoying you.
Yes, I hope you are. And, of course, if you have anything to contribute to the conversation, of course, the line's always ready for you.
All right, Precious. Thank you. I'll holler at y'all later.
All right. Talk to you later.
All right, baby.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Yeah. My grandparents weren't here long enough. I lost my maternal grandmother right before my first birthday. And according to many members of my family, that I was born for her. I was actually due on her birthday. And then I had my paternal grandfather until I was about 8 years old. And then I had my other two grandparents, my mother's father and my father's mother, with me until we got married, or right before we got married. Yeah, we were able to have relationships with our grandparents up to that. Kamara lost his grandmother, I think I might have been in high school or college when Medea passed. And then I know this because I was friends with his baby. I'm friends with his baby sister. So I've been friends with his family long before he and I got together. But with his grandfather, like both of our grandfathers passed right before we got married. We got married in 2004. My grandfather was the second of the grandfathers to pass. His grandfather passed like somewhere October, November. Then my grandfather passed a little further along. And then our grandparents had transitioned, and that was that. 504-582-9422. Hey, Josh.
Hello?
Josh?
Hey, I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah, that was Miracle.
Miracle?
Yeah,
How do you
man, that
know
movie,
this?
Miracle, Kurt Russell.
How do you know this, Josh?
That's it, right?
Yes, Miracle is the movie. I gave you. You did. There you go. There's your bell.
I watched. First of all, I like Kurt Russell. Kurt Russell movies had many chokeholds since Big Trouble in Little China.
Okay.
So, but I watch sports movies. So I'm guessing the theme of the day is movies about sports. This is a hockey movie. Rocky was boxing.
Movies
about
sports.
No,
Judges is the movie about sports.
I thought so.
Not sports.
Too obvious, right?
Yes, but a good guess nonetheless.
That's I know, it's crazy. That's a hockey movie.
That's a very good guess. So
I'll figure out one of these days. Maybe the next clip.
Absolutely. So we're gonna get that next clip ready, and then you be ready to call in and give us the answer for that.
I'll try.
All right. Talk to you later, Josh.
Bye.
Later. Yes, indeed. Sports movies, not quite, but y'all are hearing, and also, y'all are hearing all of the good things that are happening. There you go. 504-582-9422. You getting that next clip ready? Yeah, he's working on it. But so far, we are 2 for 2. And now we're getting ready to go to a third one. And if you like to hear it. Yes, here you go.
Having dreams is what makes life tolerable.
The number here is 504-582-9422. That's the number here for you to guess on that movie, Josh. I hope you heard it because I barely heard the clip. No. I don't think you need to play it. I think they heard it. I just didn't. I heard a little piece of it. So yeah, not sports movies and not what was the other one that somebody said earlier? I don't remember. Yeah, Movie Monday. This is the last Movie Monday without a surprise. Next week we will definitely have a surprise prepared and waiting on you. 504-582-9422. Hey Pam.
Okay, I'm going to try. Would that movie be Rudy?
What is it?
Rudy, R-U-D-Y. Is that Rudy?
Yes. There you go.
Yes.
Rudy.
Doggone it.
All right.
Doggone it. Okay. I think the theme. I think I'm gonna think on the theme.
I mean, nothing beats fail but a try. So it's up for you. You can decide.
Is the theme about maybe people having big dreams, having dreams?
Huh. Big dreams. I like how you're thinking, though.
Okay.
I like how you're thinking.
All right, baby,
so stay
thank
on
you.
that.
I'm gonna keep trying.
Yes, for
All
sure.
righty.
All righty.
Okay,
Talk to you
bye-bye.
later. Bye-bye. Yes, indeed. We're getting close. I love it. You gotta love it. Love to see it. Love to hear it. 504-582-9422. If you want to get or guess a theme of the movies today. Mark said it was low. So maybe we should play it again. Because if he said it was low, I guess we could replay it maybe. I don't know. Just replay the same part. So you let me know when you're ready to do that. Let's see. What are y'all saying in these comments? Y'all are doing a lot. You got it? All right, here you go.
Having dreams is what makes life tolerable.
There you go. Having dreams is what makes life tolerable. I hope that was better. And I don't know if that's your answer, Mark, but of course you have to call in with your answer because saying it on the comments, it does not count. 504-582-9422 is the number. I was having a discussion on Facebook and I've been getting some traction on it. I'm going to read it to you and y'all can weigh in on how you feel about it. And I said, friendship breakups hurt and they are always just as damaging as keeping romantic relationships beyond their purpose. Also, betrayal of a girlfriend has been one of the most hurtful experiences, mainly because, I thought we was on the same side, ho. Have a great day. Anyway, have y'all been experienced like friendship breakups that like really hurt like a relationship breakup? I mean, they are relationships. They're not romantic relationships, but they're relationships nonetheless. Have y'all noticed or have y'all had an experience with like a breakup, a friend breakup, and you like, man, why? And why'd you do that? That's dumb. Anybody? I'm curious. Losing friends for me is like being shot. I am not gonna tell you no lie. Mainly because I value my friendships, especially my my platonic relationships with my friends. Many of the friends that I have, I've had for decades. But I'm not one of those people who's like no new friends. I think that's silly to have the idea of no new friends. Hell, if y'all were on No New Friends, I would not have been welcomed here on the front porch. And I really, really do appreciate being seen as a member of the group. But man, those friend breakups, ugh, yuck. because they remove a space of normalcy for you. Like they remove a place of safety. Because my friends, to be friends with me, you're a special kind of person. For many different reasons that I deem that you are special. But when we have friend fallouts, and I'm gonna be honest, I do try to hold on to my friendships forever, but in like the last 10 years or so, I have had to dissolve a few friendships, and they hurt like breakups. They really, really do. Like they hurt a lot. And I'm just curious if any of you all have had that experience of a friendship breakup, and what impact has it had on your lives. 504-582-9422. Hey, Anita. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey, how
You
you
got a
doing?
guess for the movie?
No, I just got a question. Are you leaving the radio station to go back teaching? I caught that in the beginning, and then I had to go in the doctor's, and I'm trying to catch up with y'all now.
Oh, am I leaving to go teach? No, but I am teaching. I've been teaching like the last 2 years. I've been teaching, but just like kind of doing it quietly. But no, I'm not leaving. I am going to be teaching though.
Okay, you're going to be in a high school?
I'm going to be teaching at an all-girls private high school. Yes.
Ooh. What grade? Okay, so that'll start at 9. You got to give me that information. I'm going to have a little high school in a couple of years, a female.
So the school is in Nashville. So when I went to Nashville and stayed for that week.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
not
gonna be
local.
teaching at that school. But if you need information for high schools and stuff, yeah, keep in touch with me about that. And I'll let you know some places that I know are doing great things.
All right. Okay, I appreciate that.
For sure.
But she's the last one, and I'm, my daughter last one in school. So yeah.
Yeah,
The,
we've got some pretty dynamic schools that are here in the city that are doing a lot of great things. So that changes from time to time. However, I will you let me know what you need and I'll get it to you.
Okay, I appreciate that.
Absolutely.
I'll inbox you and get some information for you. Is that okay?
Yes, that's fine.
All right. You have a great one. Great hearing your voice again.
Absolutely. Good talking to you. Take care, Anita.
All right.
All right.
You too.
Bye-bye. 504-582-9422. Sparkle up. What's going on?
Yes. Hey, I'm doing all right. How about you?
I'm doing pretty good. So you have a guess for this last movie, or you have a guess on the theme?
The theme.
Okay.
I want to say the theme is underdogs.
Say more.
Okay. Underdog athletes.
Underdog athletes? Not quite.
All right.
Stay tuned, okay? Because I think y'all are getting closer to it, but y'all are kind of skating around it. All right?
All right.
All right. We'll talk to you later. 504-582-9422. DiCaprio said movies with a happy ending. That can be taken so many different ways, DiCaprio, but no, I'm going to go ahead and let you know that ain't it. I don't want you to call in and give that answer and waste that one. No, not just happy endings. That's relative that you asked that question. 504-582-9422. Hey, Pam.
Hey, babe.
Hey.
What about just the thing? Maybe just about underdog stories.
Underdog stories. Not quite.
Oh my goodness.
Not quite.
Bye bye.
All righty. Bye bye. Y'all are getting closer. Y'all doing pretty good. So don't give up. Make sure you stay tuned in and locked in so that you can make a good guess. So that third movie is out, or is the fourth one? I can't even keep track anymore. Is it third? Is that the third movie? Okay. All right. It's still out. 504-582-9422. But yeah, about that friendship question. Anybody else have any stories about when a friendship was dissolved and you're like, well, what do we do here? What do we do from now? And how do we continue to navigate those relationships? Because you're still gonna, if they're in your social circle, you're still gonna see them. And how are we navigating those obstacles? I guess you can call them. How are you navigating those? I know for me, it's tricky. Um, it's tricky for different ways. It depends on how much we fell out, or like for what reason we fell out. And I don't know. We'll see. 504-582-9422. Hey, Pam.
Yeah, babe. About friendships, I think I've talked to you guys about this before, but I don't like when I tell you that it's over. I've made it very clear that it's over. Lose my number. You know, if I see you, I see you, but we can't hang no more. And you constantly coming at me. That's why it's over. Because you don't know when to back up and just stop and leave me alone. So that's where I'm at. That two of them were relatives, and one was a friend, if I remember correctly. Yeah, one was a friend. But I told you why. I told you why. Now back up. Leave me alone. Don't go to any other person about me. Don't ask my neighbors. They can't tell you no more than what I told you, and that's the truth. Leave me alone. Get the hell.
You're absolutely
okay,
correct.
Baby, I got that off my chest.
Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I hope you feel better.
I do already. Just letting it out again.
All righty.
All right, babe. Bye-bye.
Talk to you later. Yeah, friendship breakups are tough for me. Like, they are tough for me because, again, once we become friends, we have a routine. We've established a way of managing and handling things. And at this point, you know, for people who are moving weird, yeah, kind of got to slide you out of those spaces because it's just too much. And too much in the sense of, like, why do we have to navigate these silly things when we definitely have, like, life gets harder as we get older in general. So why do we need to add on to that? It's craziness to me. I don't know. Maybe that's something that just hits me funny. Possibly. 504-582-9422. Sparkle up. What's going on?
I thought the last clip was already answered. I thought that was Rudy, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. So we've had the three movies. We had Miracle, Rudy, and what was the other movie? Did somebody answer that?
Rocky.
Rocky. Okay, so we need a fourth clip then.
Yeah, you got to play a fourth clip, but I'm gonna take a shot at the theme.
At the theme? Okay, what you got?
Again. I'm gonna say overcoming the odds.
Let's check with the judges. Not quite. It's you're getting closer to it though.
All right.
You're getting closer to it. So stay with us. All right. All right, Sparkle Luck. You listen to the Front Porch here on WBOK. Is what New Orleans is talking about all day long.
This is your news update for WBOK from WDSU. For all your news and weather, watch WDSU News, New Orleans' leader in live, local, late-breaking news. Today at noon and 4 p.m.
A heat advisory is in effect across the area as highs reach 93 to 99 degrees, feeling like 110 and above. Scattered showers and storms expected after 6 p.m. This is due to the tropical system we're watching that could potentially be named Bertha. As we are entering into the next couple of days, we're expected to feel more impacts from the wind. Also, more rain chances are going to begin for Tuesday and for Wednesday. From the WDSU First Warning Weather Center, I'm Raven Richard.
It's Off the Top with Norman Robinson on WBOK 1230 AM.
The current skirmish between Governor Jeff Landry and Mayor Helena Moreno is not a good look for the city or the state. There can be no winners here. Louisiana cannot possibly prosper by weakening New Orleans, and New Orleans cannot prosper by constantly bickering with Baton Rouge. The people did not elect leaders to win political feuds. They elected them to solve problems. Governor Landry's ridiculous statement that New Orleans is no longer as important to Louisiana as it once was has certainly struck a nerve. However, there is a kernel of truth, but it is only part of the story. Historically, New Orleans once dominated Louisiana's economy to an even greater degree than it does today. But since Hurricane Katrina, Baton Rouge, Lafayette, Lake Charles, and more recently, major industrial and technology investments in North Louisiana have broadened the state's economic base. Economists acknowledge that New Orleans is no longer quite as dominant, but still dominant as it was decades ago. But that is very different, mind you, from saying New Orleans is no longer indispensable. New Orleans, make no mistake about it, remains Louisiana's largest concentration of economic activity. Orleans and Jefferson parishes consistently rank among the state's largest generators of sales and income tax revenue. The Port of New Orleans remains one of America's most important maritime gateways. New Orleans is still Louisiana's international brand. Moreover, there is tourism. If someone in Germany, Japan, Brazil, Canada, or California says they're coming to Louisiana, odds are, as you overwhelmingly know, they're coming to New Orleans. Mardi Gras, Jazz Fest, the French Quarter, the National World War II Museum, the Garden District, the food, the music, the architecture. It is difficult to imagine Louisiana's tourism industry without New Orleans serving as its global ambassador. What is unarguably true is Louisiana has become more diversified, not that New Orleans has become less important. As for the ugly mess at the root of this controversy, the restructuring of New Orleans courts, we now have the governor, the attorney general, the mayor, the city council, the legislature, the Orleans Parish grand jury, and the Louisiana Supreme Court all caught up in this struggle over power, local control, and the rule of law, ironically with the attorney general under indictment. The dispute has even spilled into financing, with the city withdrawing a bond request amid fears of state retaliation, with both sides accusing the other of harming the state's interests. To her credit, Mayor Helena Moreno has extended the olive branch to the governor. The governor is being a jackass and so far refused. My advice to the governor is stop being a donkey's butt, sit down with Helena Moreno, be a statesman, and solve this mess. This is Norman Robinson off the top.
Hey everybody, it's Graylin Bryant Banks.
And Kimber White Dupree.
From the Front Porch, y'all. You know how we do. Every Monday is Movie Monday.
And Tuesday is Trivia Tuesday.
And y'all know we have nothing but bad cheering coming through here on Wednesday.
But stick with us. On Thursday, we travel.
That's right. And Friday's Free Your Mind Friday, so get your brass up.
Something on your mind? Want to get it off your chest?
Holla at your people. WBOK 1230 AM, the station you listen to.
All day long. Step back in time and experience the moments that shaped our world at the National World War II Museum, located in the heart of the Warehouse District in New Orleans. This world-renowned museum brings history to life, telling America's story in the war that changed everything, why it was fought, how it was won, and what it means today. From immersive exhibits to powerful personal stories, this is more than a museum. It's an experience. Plan your visit today at nationalww2museum.org. World War II Museum, where history lives.
Greetings, New Orleans. It's Jamar McNeely, CEO of Inspire NOLA. Join us for our annual Inspire the City Backpack Giveaway on Saturday, July 25th, beginning at 10 a.m. at McDonough 35 Senior High School. Students will receive a free backpack filled with school supplies while supplies last. We also have limited laptops, gas cards, and more. Be there Saturday, July 25th, 10 a.m. at McDonough 35 Senior High School. Let's inspire the city.
This is The Law in Your Legacy. I'm attorney Pete Hamilton.
I'm attorney Ryan Hamilton.
When it comes to family planning, should you go with a will or a trust?
A will is like leaving instructions to the court. It tells them who gets what, but your family still has to go through a succession, which can be costly and time-consuming.
A trust, on the other hand, avoids court altogether. So when the time comes, everything transfers smoothly to your loved ones.
It's a little more work up front, but way less hassle and expense later. Plan smart, save time, and take care of your family.
This is not legal advice. That's just a tip brought to you by Liberty Bank and Trust. For more information, go to libertybank.net or contact us at 504-915-5016.
The New Orleans Jazz and Heritage Foundation is the nonprofit organization that owns the New Orleans Jazz and Heritage Festival, presented by Shell. With the funds generated from Jazz Fest, the foundation invests in Louisiana communities through economic development, cultural enrichment, and free educational programs. To learn more about the New Orleans Jazz and Heritage Foundation, please visit us at www.jazzandheritage.org.
You're on the Front Porch with WBOK 1230 AM.
Welcome back to the Front Porch here on WBOK. What New Orleans is talking about all day long. I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree, and on the other side of the glass is Jared. It is Movie Monday, and we've been rolling over here on the movie. We had a guest just last at the theme of today, and we need another movie, right, Jared? Was that we needed to play another clip from another movie? I think so. I think they've gotten 3 for 3. We're just working on that theme. And so if you want to go ahead and lick that, get that linked in, let us know. Looking at the comments, let's see. Jackie Wilmore said, the hardest friendship breakups is the ones when the friend just stop all communication. Even when you see them later in life, they don't even speak and you don't know why. I've had that happen, and it's usually because they've done something wrong and they don't know how to face you. Those friendship breakups, they are a nuisance, but they don't hurt like that. The ones that really bother me are when you are in support of people and have supported them, and then you find out that they are not just spreading information about you, but spreading false information about you. And for me in particular, I know I say and do a lot of things that rub people the wrong way. I'm okay with that, right? Because I have no intentions of explaining to people um, my intent behind things. Because assume that I'm trying to help, regardless of what it is uh, that you have heard about me. I'm always gonna try and help, but it's the people who I have definitely gone out of my way to support and promote, and then find out that, and not just like off hearing, finding out, confirmation of multiple sources that this person is saying something about you that, again, is just untrue. There's so many true things you can say about me that, would rub people the wrong way. And if I said it and I did it, I either am unapologetic about it, or if it's something that I deserve, like I am supposed to apologize for, I don't have a problem. But like making stuff up on me is insane. I say and do a lot. So don't be adding no extra. Don't put 20 on 10. Because 9 times out of 10, I didn't even say it. But if I did, I'm telling you, I'm not sorry. I said what I said. 504-582-9422. Hey, Pam.
Hey, is it the thing maybe about perseverance? Hello?
I'm waiting for the judges.
So
He says,
come on.
He said yes.
No.
There you go.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Yes. I am happy. I am happy.
I am happy
Good. All
that you
right.
are happy.
All right, sweetheart.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Talk to you later.
All right.
All righty. Bye-bye.
Okay.
What was it? Because I don't remember. Once we said it, I forget it. What was the actual, what was the champions? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, because the underdog made sense, but that I remember that not quite being it. But champions was the theme of today. Yes, champions. And we had a winner of the World Cup. Shout out to Spain, I think. And I'm glad that, was it Venezuela who lost? Racist ass. I don't even care. And then you had the diaper boy giving you the trophy and didn't want to get out the picture. Did you see that? It was like, so I don't even think the president of the place where the World Cup is held comes to present the trophy, but he tried to stay in the picture. And it was like, definitely like, yeah, thanks. Get the hell on. Go ahead. Anyway, well, that's how we're gonna close the show. I want to thank you all for joining us on the Front Porch and giving us 3 hours of your life that you will never get back. And also thank you for contributing to the conversation about the issues that we see as a necessary need to share information. I want to thank you again, and shout out to Sharice Gibson, who is on her way to blaze a new trail. Shout out to you, sis. And we look forward to seeing you right back here. Remember to practice random acts of kindness and do something nice for somebody else, because it's a nice thing to do. Remember to take care of yourselves and each other, and we're going to see y'all on the flip. Bye.